Paul,
Paul,
can
you
you
can mute yourself.
unmute?
Life. Do you get it? Do you understand it? We all have one. Today, I have a very brief time with you to give a summary of a perspective on a life. This is simply my journey, and it's a journey that I want to share with you. In the same token, it's simply something that's for me. I'm not looking for you to approve of it, agree with it, anything of that nature. The thing is, I'm a man, I've lived life, and there's some things that I've done that I am pleased with and would love to share with you. And there's a whole lot other I hope you never, ever know about. My experience has been that actually from a personal connection standpoint, we'd probably get along and connect the most if I were to share those things that you really don't want me to share. I ask you to take a deep breath, and just for a moment, let me share a perspective with you on life. And I want you to know that really by statistics, I know that talking to you today, there's a very good chance that some of you may be depressed, maybe down, maybe sad, maybe anxious, and actually in some cases may not even want to be in this world. I get that. I understand that. And some of my attempt today is to try to be as real and as sober with you as I can, rather than give you some glossy overview of things that make you maybe feel good at the moment. You see, I'm talking today about what is referred to really as faith. And let me just unpack that for a second, because I struggle with that all through my life. What does this mean? What is faith? And what we're really talking about here is when you're choosing to believe something based on elements that you've established and have experienced in your life, whether it be from others, whether it be from research, whether it be from your own personal investigation. Yes, as was said in the beginning, I do consider myself a Christian. That means that I believe in God and I believe in his son and that he came to this earth and through a miraculous act of dying on the cross and being raised from the dead, that with that we're forgiven of our sins. Whoa. I mean, that's a hard one to just flat out believe, okay? And I'll share with you that that's me on my journey. And I've come to the place of where piecing together enough of the history, the evidence, talking to people, that's something that I believe by faith. I remember it was, I was at a conference one time, and it was the opportunity of a speaker to get up there, and he just put a very good point of saying, how can, of course, we know that happened for sure? Were any of us there? No, we weren't there. We're relying on historical elements, historical documents. That's all great. But I'm just giving a freedom to everybody to recognize that there is faith. I have tried to force myself to believe different things through my life. I've tried to force myself to accept a lot of this, but I've also over time allowed myself to entertain doubt, to entertain questions. And what I'm really getting at here, and that I hope to encourage anybody with, is I don't think there's any of this true integrity of you as a person until you get to that absolute rock bottom of who you are. Being flat out honest with your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions. Because guess what? If you embrace the idea that there is a God, that there is our creator, he already knows this. And so that's something I think you can actually take a piece in, because you're not alone. I think you'd be shocked to know what many people think or do or imagine. You're not alone, and you're made perfectly as you're meant to be today. And with that, you're here today, and today can be the start of the beginning of the rest of your life, which is not a simple statement to throw out. It's deeply true, and I hope you can embrace that and grab that. I want to highlight for you also that embracing your bedrock allows you to have bedrock to push on and to move forward with. And it's from there that you're dealing with absolute truth for you. And that you'll also find that if you reignite your personal journey to try to find out what truth is, which, by the way, I think at the end of the day, if we're all pursuing the truth, guess what? It's my opinion we're going to be together at the end. And so I encourage you to reignite that, because when you do, even reigniting that brings an energy, a hope inside of you. I don't know any of where any of you are at today, but it's that idea of not giving up, as I think is so common in our society today, of just letting go and living. You're alive. You have breath in you. Figure out who you are. Figure out why you're here. Do your journey. Explore. Look at all of the different ideas that are out there. And then ultimately taking all that in, decide on your own. That's all that I think can be asked for any of us. But it's an encouragement that I would say, I'm not looking for you just to believe what Paul Yankey believes. That's fine. I want you to know it. But more my encouragement to you is keep striving for yourself. Keep looking to see what may be out there. There's so much that can help encourage you and help you on this path rather than just living life day to day. If you hear my voice, I don't think it's by accident. I hope there's something here that you can see of where I'm a man. I've made mistakes. I've done some things right. I have so much growth to still do. And I'll also share that my opinion, my feelings, my take on life, as it's been put, is always evolving and growing. And I hope it does till my very last days. If nothing else, you see a person up here, I'm talking to you about the way that I see life today for reasons in my journey. And you all have your journey. And I just encourage you, keep on with your journey. Keep asking those questions. Keep trying to figure out what is real and is true. And I thank you for today and having the time to talk with you.